Well, back to the Jesse Rucinski show. It's Friday, which means you guys know what that means. It's the best of all the rest of the nonsense that I did not get to the rest of the week, which includes stuff from way earlier in the week, stuff that I just even found last night and this morning. I compile all the stuff that actually means something and is worth the time of day. And here we are. So I like to start out with California. We all know I love them. They're my kind of liberals. Don't know why people ever go back there or would go back there. I understand why people are leaving, but that's besides the point. California planning to release 76,000 inmates, including violent and repeat offenders, and 20,000 of which were sentenced to life. And they're doing it as a way to reduce prison population. Well, I mean, there's still going to be people committing crimes. Here's a good idea. But we keep people that do crime locked up regardless. If you do stupid crimes, especially to get, especially violence or repeat offending or things that involve a life sentence, apparently they shouldn't be on the streets anyway. If you do the crime, you, my friend, do the time. I know, crazy idea. Do the time, you do the crime. Absolutely nuggin futs. But it is California. They do lots of crazy things out there. It's like DA out in LA County, he's doing all kinds of bad things, or prison reform, which is just going to hurt regular people, putting, violent offenders back on the streets and stuff, the bail system, all that. And everywhere they do it, things get worse. Like they're doing stuff like releasing people in certain states because of COVID and stuff. And look, a lot of those people went right back because they reoffended right away or had altercations with the police and things got bad. So, I mean, hey, good on y'all. It's not going to do anything good, though. The stats back me up. It's always fun because I can say whatever the hell I want because the stats back me up. Isn't it an amazing thing? Next thing, Idaho governor signs a bill banning critical race theory. I know he did it. Ron DeSantis in Florida has done it, getting rid of all kinds of stuff, and I think it's good. Look at race relations since they started doing it; they've gotten exponentially worse. Like revisionist history. Like, guess what? That was all, like learn the actual history, whether you like it or not. And then you have an appreciation of how far we've come and where we actually are now. He's had a black guy win presidency, like what Barack Obama, black. You got elected twice. And they said Donald Trump. Well, that was their guilt for having a black guy in office, for 2 terms for 8 years. Like that's why he won. Like, do realize you need a majority of the white people that ever get elected, right? So, pretty sure if they felt guilty and had nothing to do with policy, you wouldn't have got in a second time. But the hell do I know? All I know is it's ruining the schools, and like we're not getting any smarter in the world rankings. Like our education system is a dump, and things like that aren't helping. Like, so I'm glad to see people taking a stand and flipping that off because it should be, because it's garbage and it does nothing but divide everybody and cause more chaos. So I'm sure more governors and states that are run by people with common sense on the Republican side are going to get rid of that because it's no good. It's not doing anything. It's like the 1619 project getting banned in places. Like it does nothing. It's revisionist history. All it does is divide and hurt, cause blatant, just horrific ignorance. But hey, that's apparently what they want, to keep their base that way if they don't actually understand anything. Then brings us to Cori Bush, who's a Democrat from Missouri. Quote, today's decision to defund the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department is historic. It marks a new future for our city. After the violence that was there last year, to include David Dorn getting pretty much executed, point blank range, boom, gone. He was a former, retired police officer, black. I can look at all the other cities where they did that. Portland, Minneapolis, New York. Look how many of them are now asking for millions more so they can hire more police because crime rates are exponentially higher, some by hundreds of percents. Like, again, if you actually look stuff up yourself because you have a functioning brain, it's not good. It's actually a terrible idea. Makes things a million times worse, or at least 100 times worse, not 500% worse in some situations. Categories of crime, like they're all up. All the places I've been have asked for more money to get more police because crime rates are going up. And believe it or not, that's what happens. Idiots will be idiots. They'll be even bigger idiots when they know there's not really anyone there to stop them. Like that's how that goes. All I have to do is look at the rest of the damn country that did it, and you can see that. But yet here we still are, people pushing it. Apparently, people are stupid. They're okay with it. I don't know. I think it's dense. I think it's really dumb. I think it's a cataclysmically stupid idea. But again, what the hell do I know? Just a simple dude that can actually like look up and read crime statistics from across the country. The numbers are all there. Doesn't take much to find them. Now, liberals like Juan Williams will still argue, like, no, moron, they're all actually real numbers. Just because you don't like them doesn't mean they're not real. You stupid, 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 stupid. I say stupid, and Daisy looks at me, my beautiful baby girl dog. Isn't that right, baby girl? They're stupid. You're not stupid, though. You're special, but you're not stupid. Everyone that's pushing all that stuff, critical race theory, defunding the police, like you're all idiots. Because it divides people and it makes things worse. Has a track record of doing it. Then we get into Chicago. Shootings and murders outpacing 2020. There's nearly 1,000 wounded so far this year just in shootings. This is from Tuesday, which means by the end of the first 4 months of the year, we're at over 1,000 people wounded by gun violence just in Chicago. You know, our gun laws are kind of strict. Can't even have tasers there. I'm just thinking, how about we get rid of that thing? Instead of going after law-abiding gun owners, that there's millions of, hundreds of millions, that, you know, aren't going out and doing so. How about we go to like Chicago? Over 1,000 people injured so far just in Chicago from gun violence this year. Again, this report came out Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, which means that's in 4 months. That's more than a lot of places see in like years combined. Like, how about we get rid of that problem finally? Who cares if we throw them all in jail? Get rid of the criminal entity, and gun violence will go horrifically, exponentially down. There will still be idiots everywhere, but you get rid of that, like the numbers aren't that bad. I'm just saying. Like, get rid of the criminal part of it. Stop going after law-abiding people and go after the criminals. Be surprised how good that would probably work. Just saying. It's an idea. Most people say that I'm just a crazy conspiracy theorist, so what the hell do I know anyway? I didn't know that conspiracy theorist meant that you're going off of straight facts and you can read and stuff, but apparently it does. And all my conspiracy theories are coming true. So that's because I'm not blatantly ignorant to everything going on around me. Doesn't mean that I'm crazy. You people calling me crazy for it when the stats back me up makes you crazy, actually. But what do I know? I do know that the person that runs the Democratic Party in Lamar County, Texas, is a scumbag. I can tell you that much. For calling Tim Scott an Oreo, which is a racial slur, which means he's black on the outside and white on the inside. And he tried to resign, but the Democrats in the state won't let him. Like, so he uses a racial slur. Took him like a week to apologize to try to resign, and they won't let him. I think if that was someone on the right, they'd already be impeached and gone. They can say whatever they want. Again, these are the same super tolerant people that they say they are, that aren't racist at all, making these things, or that made Uncle Tim, which again, racial slur, Uncle Tom, to Tim Scott after he did the rebuttal to Biden's speech. Trended for 11 hours on a horrifically liberal Twitter. Just saying. Just saying. You can call me whatever the hell you want. But funny how much they can get away with doing blackface costumes or saying anything like that, and they get to keep going. But how quickly they run people on the right up the flagpole and try to ruin their whole entire life for it. And these super tolerant people on the left. Right. They're about as tolerant as a lactose intolerant person's digestive tract after they eat a gallon of ice cream. Kind of miserable. Not at all. But it's true. And they've literally stopped and won't accept his resignation after saying something like that. So that shows you who the tolerant people are. Like, they tolerate hate, racial slurs, all kinds of stuff. That's okay. Just, again, Uncle Tim trending for 11 hours, like they didn't pick up on it. If they could pick up on something that you try to post immediately, they knew it was there. They just don't care. And all the people on the left have all their blinders and tell us that we're all the crazy ones. So, hey, I guess I'll take it. Guess I'm crazy. Again, I'll take it. I rock crazy really, really good. Super good. Really, really actually good. But it's delightful to see all the racial slurs that get thrown out by that side and everyone gets away with it and doesn't have to lose their job and their position, their title, anything. It's mesmerizing. Before we get to the last one, let's get into lighten the mood. Astros fans complaining. Houston Astros baseball team, complaining about fans taunting them. Well, what the hell do you think was going to happen when you go into some of these ball clubs, some of these stadiums where you did screw that team by cheating? What you're doing out of like World Series, playoff series and stuff. What do you think was going to happen? Like, sorry. We all knew it was going to happen. How are you surprised by this? Like, how? Like, it's a real question. How the hell are you surprised by any of that? I saw it coming. I wasn't even there. As a Yankees fan, I mean, like, I don't care. I mean, they shafted us, sure. Would we have won? Who knows? I was just happy during the series before any of that came out that, I was more happy that the Nats, beat them, but they got beat. Like, but you did scummy things. Racing fans, racers are like, yeah, they embrace it. Football players, whatever, like all of them. Why are people complaining about it allegedly? Like, you did the crime. Now deal with the fallout. Sorry, guy. It's kind of called That's What You Get. Which brings me on to the last one. It's the big one. It's the one that finally happened. The White House finally almost told the truth. And Jen Psaki almost told the truth when she said that Joe taking impromptu questions is not something we recommend. To quote it, she almost told the truth because I'm pretty sure it's well beyond not something we recommend. I'm pretty sure it's like, if you keep answering these questions, we're going to take you out back, old man. Pretty sure it's like that. At least they tried to tell the truth. That redheaded devil, soulless one, that Jen Psaki. No offense to redheads, but everyone except for my aunt and Meg's friend Randy, if we finally get along now, sure as hell didn't 16, 15, 16, 17 years ago, but we do now. That's the important part. Even 18 years ago, really. Maybe. Lots of years. But they're all soulless in personal experience, minus those two. Something against redheads. Don't get me wrong. I'm not calling you out. They've always seemed to be kind of crazy, at least to me, in my personal life. But I'm pretty sure not something we recommend. I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to do it at all, which is kind of terrifying again because he's the president. So who's controlling him to the point where he shouldn't be saying anything? Like, he's supposed to be number one. So yeah, but I'm just happy they finally at least said it. Like, yeah, we don't recommend that at all. But with that being said, I appreciate it. Thanks for giving me the time of your day on this Friday. If you want to hear the just audio, shared out yesterday, but it's on Spotify. You can follow me there. Breaker, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Overcast. Like, it's all over there. The audio only if you want to follow there and listen to that. I do it separately. Same topics, just different wording, I'm sure. And Anchor would appreciate that. One sponsor. So there's that. If you want to see the videos, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, whichever one you prefer, I'm on all of them under the same name, Jesse Rucinski Show. It's all there. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Threw in some good ones. Had to throw in the baseball one just because that's what you get. Like, you cheated. What the hell did you expect? To quote Joe Biden, come on, man. Hate to quote the man, but come on, man. So again, share it out no matter what you're listening on to your socials. So people, man, more eyes and ears that get on, I think the better for everybody. Comment and tell me what you think. Enjoy your weekend. Because life's short, my friends. You never know when it's going to be the end. So enjoy it. Not here for a long time, but you're here for a good time. So enjoy it. Have a good weekend. Might do a Sunday sit down. Haven't completely nailed it down yet, so I don't know. But if I do, you'll obviously see it. It'll pop up. So enjoy your weekend. Be good to each other. Have fun. And like always, till next time, my friends. Peace.